Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ottoman Empire Dreadnoughts and to the Greek campaign, where there's well, there's a lot to talk about. But first of all, I wasn't expecting this. The Netherlands having a go at us. I don't really have another option but to do this one. These are just too expensive, which means we go back to war with the Ottomans. But this is fine because the Ottomans are going to be very busy. They're at war with France, although France is also busy. God, right, no, yes, okay, cool. So we are still at war with Chile. Chile has been taken by Argentina, but they hang on to Easter Island, which means that that war is not ending. I have been trying to keep an eye out for when this will become available. It should do eventually. They're also still at war with Brazil, so I'm kind of hoping that Brazil just goes over there and destroys them. Right, let's have a look at our opponents. So we have 45,000 tons. The Ottomans have more, but it's a lot less than they used to have, and that is because they're at war with Britain and Italy and France all at the same time. So they definitely have things to do. The Netherlands have 4 armoured cruisers, 10 lights. They're at war with France and Italy and Scandinavia. So I think we're actually pretty free to do what we want. Can we go for a naval invasion somewhere? Albania. We could try. Where is their fleet? If they're at war with Britain, they've got 1 battleship over here. Anything they don't have in the Med should be locked out. I don't see very much. The British have taken Cyrenaica. They do also own Belgium, and that is where most of their fleet is. So that's great, because they shouldn't be able to get back in to do anything. Oh, there's also a Chilean fleet right there. Okay, well, that might let us end the war with them. Let's head out with the fleet and see if we can't get some sort of action. I'm still in wartime spending, mostly. Still trying to expand this. I have also built a couple of destroyers for Persia, who is one of our minor allies. The new look politics screen, by the way, courtesy of Dip Extended 1.3.3. It may not look like this on your install from the Nexus because I didn't have the settings dialed in right. I have now adjusted it. Minor allies are still kind of wonky in the way they display, but it's not over here covering everything. I've also been trying to improve relations with the US and Germany, mainly the US because I really don't want to get involved in that noise. But it's feeling less and less like we're going to be able to control that because they are very friendly with the Ottomans. So they hate us. Anyway, let's see if we can engage that Chilean ship. Then let's see if we can grab Albania, because that would be very big for us. I don't think the Dardanelles, Bosphorus are going to be in our capabilities, though. Dardanelles 46. Maybe we've got a port strike. Western Turkey's within reach. Interesting. Bosphorus, not so much. We would have to take that by land. Okay. Yep, the world's just descending into war. I guess Portugal is joining in. We have found a Chilean torpedo boat. Let us destroy it. I thought they had more than just a torpedo boat. Should make my life a bit easier. Stop the bouncy, please. Thank you. But yes, we are setting sail once again. Thank you to all the people who commented. It's possibly your reduced beam and draft that's giving you all the torpedo stuff. I just did a couple of random custom battles in this era, and it does seem like the torpedoes get hit and explode a lot if you have underwaters, but that was kind of a problem with them. So I'm not sure I want to adjust it just for the sake of it. Right, there is the torpedo boat, which is low on fuel, unsurprising. Short-range torpedoes. Get some gunnery practice in. Oh, they pop smoke. Oh, hit already by Apostolos. Oh, also, the ships have names. I did go through and give them all names. The torpedo boats also have names. Just based on actual Greek or Hellenic Navy names. So, yeah. A slow, very slow torpedo boat. That is just target practice. Hey, at least we got some victory points against the Chileans. I don't think it would be enough, but yep. Well done. Well done, chaps. You exploded a torpedo boat. No, we're not in the process of selling stuff. Right, there is still a heavy cruiser and a light there, but we need to go deal with Albania. So I'm actually going to send the... Well, I'm going to send the whole fleet, I think. Chileans are being annoying. A couple of cruisers. I'll see. I'll get this going because we want to lock this down. Although we can't lock down the Central Balkan attack, we can take Albania, which will shut this down. What's their army logistics at the moment? Probably pretty good. Or not. They come much further down the list than I remember. No, 100%. Okay. Fine. So yeah, we'll try and shut this down. And then, I don't know, try and take the Dardanelles if we can get a port strike on Gallipoli. Maybe try and take Western Turkey. That would be huge for us. And then we'll have to rely on the army doing almost anything else. Southern Turkey, possibly. We could hit. We could definitely go down and hit Palestine, Lebanon, Syria, possibly. But yeah, taking Constantinople, northern Turkey, going to be very difficult. And then we can't get to eastern Rumelia otherwise. I would like to take out those ships. Maybe I will detach a little squadron. Let's send Krisis and 2... That should be enough. And 2 light cruisers over here to see if we can finish off that little task force. Yep, more walls. This time it looks like it might be China. Yep, great. Okay, so phase 1 of the plan did work. We have caught that Chilean heavy cruiser. It's quite big, actually. 8,000 tons. 2 twin 9.2 inch guns. That's pretty good, actually. 55% armor quality is a little bit behind ours. And I have not updated any of the ships, actually. I maybe should. Might have a look at the torpedo boats. Mind you, I really want to get turbines unlocked. I'm still waiting on that. And their light is fine, I guess. Cadet crew. But hopefully if we can sink these ships, then they'll go away. Basically. Torps off. Torps off. Swap all those over. Let's see if we can find them. A trial for our new light cruisers, which we've not really seen in battle as yet. Let's have a look at their design. That is perfectly fine. I don't see anything wrong with that. Maybe a little bit out of date, but it's fine. Pretty good, if you ask me. Opening fire. Do they have Mark II 9s or Mark 1s? Mark 2s. Yep. Perfectly, perfectly decent. Bigger ship than ours as well. Torpedoes? Yes. Out to 800 meters, so not crazy. You might want to fire armor piercing. No hits as yet. And of course get a bit closer. This is a nice looking ship. If I say so myself. Let's have their light. That's a little bit more backwards. Also has 800 meter torpedoes. We are getting hits, but they're not going through the armor. Oh, they hit one of the secondary guns. Oh, it's a nice shot. Principis Maximilianus. Scoring a little flooding hit. Oh my word. Sniped. That was a shot from the Mesolongion. Oh dear. Just blew off the turret. It's probably this one that doesn't do much damage, but must have just gotten into the magazine or caused the fire that went into the magazine. Oh dear. Suboptimal. Amazingly, not low fuel, which I would sort of expect. Couple more good hits. Yeah, I think you're not going to need to focus on the light cruiser now, which I think they are doing. We'll get Croesus to concentrate on the armoured cruiser. There we go. Nice hit. Two nice hits. Right in the centre. Going, I think, right through the protection. Yeah, you can see the pole it's punched. Yeah, they've got flooding in the engine room. Another big hit. Disable a couple of secondary guns. Oh, that's a lot of flooding already. Anyway, I said there was a lot to talk about. Yes, Dreadnought Improvement Project 1.3.3 is out now. The 3 flavours are all now available. Dip Extended, the one I'm playing. Dip Classic, which is, well, makes no crazy changes to the campaign. And Dip, the Great Game, which is actually my personal favourite, which is tries to make all the provinces on the map belong to, if not a major power, at least a power that could potentially become a major threat. So Spain owns most of Central and South America. You've got a few other powers. That's the one with the Byzantine Empire rather than Greece and the Ottomans. Definitely ahistorical, but it is a bit more balanced than and a bit less chaotic than extended. I have adjusted the chaos, but as you can see, UAD being what it is, you do end up with a fairly chaotic war situation eventually. Anyway, a couple of good hits there. They are still firing back. They've got their secondaries able to fire on me right now. Could probably go in for a torpedo, but prefer to just blast at them and try and sink them that way. Angle's pretty bad right now. They might just stray into torpedo range. Would be handy. Good hit. More good hits. Right, lay alongside. Start battering them. You can fire a torpedo at them as well if you want. There we go. Torpedoes have been set to fire a little bit lower than the max range, both the AI and the player, as in how this works. If you want them to fire at max range, you need a aggressive. Normal, well, they will hold on to it for a little bit, but hopefully it means they're a bit more accurate. A couple of nice hits there. And a couple more. Not sure she's going to sink, though. Weirdly. Oh, a couple of good hits to her stern should seal the deal, though. There we go. Good riddance. How many victory points am I going to get for that? 6,000. I don't think that's enough to initiate a peace deal, but you know, we have it's a oh, Jesus Christ, so much random stuff going on. Oh, the French are trying to take Belgium. That makes sense. Belgium is not destroyed because they still own the Congo Free State. Right, Ottomans. Chile. Nope, still no peace treaty option. Ottomans. Naval invasion of Albania, please. Yes. Because yeah, if we can knock out the if we can grab Albania, that would be a big plus. I'm gonna pop this squadron up here, just in case something in the Black Sea tries to sneak out, because I think there was a ship up here at one point. Oh my god, that's their full fleet. How did they get that there? That's maybe some repair weirdness. Right, get in port. Actually, no. I know what... Are they going to try and blockade me? Oh, or do I want them to... Yeah, I probably want them to blob up. Probably want them to blob up. Alright. Yeah, sure, whatever. It's just so many wars. No. Yes, good. Good. Well, yeah, well, we'll think that the Ottomans have more important things to worry about than us, although we are invading them. That should take 2 turns. I have successfully blobbed the fleet. Oh, fuck's sake, they've got allies, haven't they? And we don't. Does anyone want to be our ally? I'd love to ally with the the British might consider an alliance. That would be good. Britain, France, Italy, join that little block. Chile has a light cruiser and a torpedo boat. Come on, Brazil, can you not finish them off? Ottomans, yeah. Don't know what their deal is. They certainly have a lot of other things to worry about. Oh, jeez. Okay, we have had some success. We've taken Albania. That's very helpful. This is still being held back. That's good. There is a Portuguese fleet right here, which we could go and squash because we are at war with them. And that would be good. The Chileans are back, so we should probably deal with that first. And then I really want to just put the screws on the Ottomans and try and take Gallipoli, because if we take Gallipoli, they're a bit fucked, because they won't be able to send ships in and out of the Black Sea at all. And yeah, maybe we can wrap up the Mediterranean coast and consign them to this awkward thing where they have the Black Sea and then a land route over to the Red Sea and the Persian Gulf. That's the plan anyway. We'll have to see how it goes. Okay, good news. We now have an alliance with the British. That should help us a bit until the AI inevitably breaks the alliance immediately, which is the main reason I don't do it, in case all the people who are commenting, you should be making sure that you have allies. Yes, that is a perfectly good suggestion in a normal game, which is sensible and handles diplomacy normally. However, in Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, it is just a load of nonsense. Normally, I would try and avoid alliances as well, because what tends to happen is they'll involve you in their wars and then fuck off and leave you, which is bad, but we're already in a bunch of wars, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just annihilate this interloper. Thank you very much. Given that the British control access in and out of the Mediterranean, being allied with them makes a lot of sense. They're also at war with a lot of the people we're at war with. Again, makes a lot of sense. So, ooh, we're attacking Kosovo. Fun. Well, that might even work. That is still being held back. Okay. Now, we have 40,000 tons of ship. Ottomans, you've been having a bad time. You have? Oh, what a shame. Western Turkey's slightly easier, 36. Yeah, let's go for Western Turkey. Because we need to pull off at least one port strike on Gallipoli to take Western Turkey. The other thing I really need to do is put a couple more ships under construction so we can get them built in the Albanian ports. I will find some names for them at some point, just so that we are covered. Because we currently have nothing in the Ionian Sea. Yeah, if we could take Kosovo, that would be kind of cool. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yep. Yeah, we're just getting dragged into all of it. Jesus. Smyrna. Okay, boom. Oh, hello. No. Fight to the end, don't be stupid. Okay, we'll need to deal with that. British gain control of Belgium. Interesting. Yeah, we need to deal with this fleet. I think we can, but I'm locked up here for another 3 turns. I could move over and then move back, but then I don't know if this is going to go through. How did they get here? They shouldn't be able to get in if the British block them. So that's a bit confusing. For fuck's sake. Right, yep, we have things to worry about. We are winning against the Ottomans. We are, but we should continue. No. Right. Bonk. No. Okay, sure. Okay, we're attacking somewhere. Oh, we're going into Central Balkans. Okay. United States has a fleet here. They are transiting, though. Although we are at war with them. So that should go away. However, I do want to get... Oh, no, that's just a torpedo boat. Well, I could go over and sink that torpedo boat. I think I'm better off trying to get a port strike on Gallipoli. Hopefully that blockade will be very temporary. We do have a little bit of cash. It should be temporary. Okay, welcome back. We have taken Western Turkey, which is absolutely huge for us. Also means I can probably increase my tech spending a bit. Oh, that reminds me, I will need another destroyer. I know these aren't very good anymore, but it helps. We'll refit them at some point. I'm now moving on to the Dardanelles. We did get a port strike on Gallipoli. We are pushing on northern Turkey, but I don't think that's going to go through. However, with the help of the British, I think we will be able to take the Central Balkans, which will nicely shore up our border. It would be good if we could roll them up. Unfortunately, I'm sitting at 0 VP with the Netherlands and the Americans. The blockade has stopped because that American fleet has moved on. I've just got to stick to what I can see and fight the fights that I can. Someone else wants to show up. That's great. Ooh, hello. Chance to blow up an Ottoman battleship. Well, we've got to take that action. Might be hard now that destroyers are a little bit easier to shoot. Fuck me, we start close as well. All ships detach. Torpedoes off. Nonsense off. Right. You and you go that way. You and you go that way. Once we start taking fire, we will pop smoke. There we go. Firing at a different target. Pop smoke. By staggering the smoke, I'm hoping that they'll switch targets, lose their aiming bonus, and then I can pop smoke again on the one they switch to. They are starting to move away. Oh, come on. Hold it. Hold it. Right, prepare to fire. Good. Get out. Causing them to turn away fairly aggressively, but I think they're still going to get hit. Oh, that wasn't good. They certainly did get hit. I'm inside the torpedo range. It's not ideal, but... Oh, that helps. Oh, that doesn't. Finish them off, please. Thank you. That has broken them. Good. Right, keep on the battleship. They don't have any torpedoes. Lovely. Confirmed the armoured cruiser is down and out. Do you have smoke? You do. Well, one approaching on each side. Should be able to catch them. Just got to hold my nerve. Yeah, right about there. Go. Torpedoes away. Hits. Very nice. Second set. Away. Oh, boom! Lovely stuff. I think that is a sunk battleship. No, we lost to Turnus. Damn. Well, she did a fine attack. Like torpedo boats, well, destroyers. They are basically made of paper. So that's not that surprising. We should be able to replace her easily enough. And yeah, swapping a single destroyer that costs 5.8 million for a $61 million battleship and a $51 million armoured cruiser is definitely worth it. Lovely, lovely stuff. Okay, so which port was she from? Heraklion. So we're going to need another one of those in Heraklion. There we go. Okay, well, let's see if we can take the Dardanelles. However, I'm going to leave that for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.